Have you ever needed to create a really quick outline to create a book or e-course or outline any sort of project? Well, I have a tool that I'm going to share with you today that helps you map that out so you can quickly outline something and create your product as soon as possible. Saves you tons of time, and it's for free. So, my name is Arlie Payton. I am the founder of JourneyToRemarkable.com, and today we're going to talk about this amazing free tool online called CheckVis. So that's CheckVis with a V in the center there. And what you do is you go to the site. You can try the registration out signing in, but I would sign in and create uh, your free account, and you're gonna get something that looks a lot like this when you start out. Let me get you a new list. As you can see, I have millions of lists, right? And so you're gonna just right from the gate. Do you see how clean it is? I love this. So you're just gonna name your project. It tells you what to do, and then you just hit enter, and boom, you've got your new list. Now on the sidebar, I'm gonna show some hints. I usually delete these because I've been using this for 3 years, so I don't need to see this. But it's a lot cleaner without it, and it moves it off to the center. But here we go with a list. This video I'm going to cover my favorite CheckVis features. Now I had a video before, for some reason it got taken down, but it has about 17 minutes of me going through CheckVis on how to create an e-course. It's wonderful for online teachers, educators, if you're writing novels, books, all that. I'm going to show you just how it works, and I'll give you the keyboard strokes for it as well. So one of my favorite is quick reordering of items. So if you hit the command button and go use the up or down button, see where it's highlighted in blue, that thing can go all the way to the bottom or to the top. Love it. Quick and easy. So I'm going to put the hints up for you guys so you can kind of see that as well. Okay, color coding. It's as easy as pressing a number. 1 red, 2 blue, 3 green, and it has this highlight feature. For 4 it's highlighted red, 5 blue, and then 6 is green highlight. So I'll show you how to use that in a moment. It's really cool for numerous things. Okay, list styles. This is my third favorite thing about it. Oh, I gotta correct something there. I just clicked in there to erase that. Really simple. But list styles, if you go to more actions, this cog up here in the far right, there it is. So go to the cog, and then where it says list style, you can choose to make it numbers. You can choose to make it checkboxes and bullets. I love checkboxes and numbers. If you were creating a course or a book, here's your table of contents already numbered for you. And it does the 1.1 thing. Like if you highlight, let's go on 1, I'll highlight it. We'll hit enter. We'll hit tab to bump it in a bit and put reordering keys. Let's just put the word keys. And see how it puts 1.1. So it will do that forever, right? It's just really slick. I taught online courses for years, and that's actually the required numbering that they have. And same with textbooks. So absolutely love it. By the way, function delete helps you delete stuff. So anyhow, let's move on to the next one, action menu. If you press AA twice, the letter A twice, boom, it's going to show up. I love this because here are all your little shortcuts here. And then you just like click whatever you need. Put a due date on it, import things. It's awesome. Or alternatively, you can go to the far right and see these little 3 dots. Boom, it has them for you right there. So I love the actions menu. Fifthly, bold and italics. That is super easy. It's the same shortcut as anything else. But you're going to hit Command B for bold and Command I for italics. So it operates just like a word processing program. Super cool. Pin, we're going to look at the top here. See this little thumbtack? You can pin things. Now it pins things by different levels. So what I love about that is, let me take you to this pretty intense list I have here. You can see I have a million things on here. But I used to teach business courses, college and other places. But I had this intense management course. See the tasks? I had 314 tasks. That's a lot of tasks and lines, right? But anyhow, I decided I wanted to save a whole lot of time for in teaching this course. And what I did is I created the entire year and I put out every single week. So there's 41 weeks in a year, an academic year, and each line is a week. And the students got to see this. So to not overwhelm them, because believe me, if you put this up, people will freak out. I just pin the relevant quarter, so they can only see what's pinned. I mean, you can do it with just week one. You can pin week one if you wanted to, and they would just see week one. Boom, right there. Community building. So that keeps people from being overwhelmed, but also it gives you a focus. Now, when I put this online, the current week is in green. So end of the semester. That was the last time I used this a while back. But let's get back to the list at hand, because I got a little secret I'm going to share with you about that. Favorite checklist features. Okay, so let's go to level expansion. So we'll go back to the one list I was looking at. But level expansion is kind of cool because, let me just replicate this tab. So we'll go to archive lists. Right here, when you do this drop down, you can collapse them all, because that's a little overwhelming. So this is my 4 quarters right here. Or you can expand them all, which is kind of overwhelming because I put in all the little notes. But then I like this expand to level, like level 1, level 2, notches in. There you go, level 1. This is what level 1 looks like. And so it kind of shortens it, so you're not overwhelmed with every single little thing, okay? So that's my year at a glance. And the beauty of it all is, remember how I was saying that you can move things up and down? Well, say week 33, I wanted to move the raising money for malaria down a week. So I just command down button and then change the number to week 34 instead of 33. Super simple. Simplified my life. Because now every year I would just use this same list for that course. I have all the things all planned out. So it saved me a whole lot of time. Okay, another thing I like is links. So let's see if I have a few links in here. Boardroom experience, there you go. So you click this link. I mean, you can add in links. Okay, so if you put in the web address, it makes the link for you. Okay, or you can do the good old short key code where you highlight the item. It could actually be a word, and then you put Command K, and then you put in the URL, and then boom, the text is what shows up, what people read. But it could be any word, so you don't even need to see the actual link. You can just have a word link to it. So very, very smart, very slick. Okay, let's move on to embed. So this is a little bit advanced, but I'm telling you my favorite features, and this is one of them for sure, because I taught this course. I'm going to put this on a different website, but you can put this on your website, a checklist, and people won't be able to alter it or anything, but they can see it, which is brilliant. You just go and this is in WordPress. I'm going to hit text instead of visual, and then I'm going to post in the content or the HTML to get that. So how did I get that? You go to share. You got to make it public. So let's make it unpublic for a second. So I'm going to go to share, and then I'm going to share list by a link. So click that. I got to make it public. Great. And I got to publish it. Great. So after all that, it gives you that code. You then copy that code, paste it into your WordPress website or whatever website, and you update it, and you get this gorgeous thing right here. So they can, your class or my class could see everything that we're doing. Okay. And then here's a little trick that I learned is that see the width and the height. You could make that as small as you want. I recommend to make it pretty small, but you can alter the width of this table. Okay. So it's very cool. And by the way, I keep it small as possible so people don't get lost. And see where it says green is the current week. People constantly got lost, but then when they said, oh, well, that's what week we're on, is that bright green. And so they knew where to go. But they could also see what they had done in the past, okay, and old homework and whatnot. So very cool feature. And let's go back to The final one is notes. So this is something I stumbled upon a little bit later, because this program CheckVis is like the iPhone. You probably only use about 10% of its capability. It's a very robust, feature-rich tool, and I'm probably only using 20% myself. But you can go in and you can add little tiny notes. All you really got to do is press the letter N twice, N, and you can put a little note. So visit, okay, we'll put like show video, okay, and then there's my face because it's my account, and you can hide notes as well. But I have this little bubble right here to indicate that there's a note there. So if you're creating website courses or notes for your book or anything, it's not going to be part of your book, but you can put little notes in there and say, hey, show this video, or in a course, show this video, or if it was a book, you can say, add this new character in, something like that. So the notes are they're amazing. So the way I use this is one of probably 1,000 ways to use CheckVis. I've showed you how you can create products, write books, create courses, teach university courses, e-courses, all that. Oh my God, it's just amazing. I imagine that doctors can use this, lawyers can use this. It's just a highly organizational, functional tool, and I highly recommend it for everybody. I don't personally know the people at CheckVis, but I'm very grateful that they made this. Okay, so that's my spiel. That's all I'm doing today about this. No 17-minute thing. But if you like what you're seeing here, please subscribe and like this video. And I want you to create a CheckVis checklist and let me know, okay? DM me or put it in the comments below what you'll use CheckVis for, okay? Or thank you and take care.